another new episode of Hand That Rocks the Cradle. I'm your host Maya, and as usual, we have another phenomenal mom with us. We have Fillonie Chheda with us today. She is an Instagram influencer. She has an Instagram account by the name of Princey Mom because she's mother to 4-year-old adorable baby girl, Princey. So, welcome to the show, Fillonie.
Hi, thank you very much for having me here.
Yes, so today Filoni is going to tell us about what was her whole journey of motherhood like. It's been 4 years, and I'm sure she has a
Yes.
lot of amazing things to share with us about raising Princey as well as her pregnancy journey. So, Filoni, like we always ask this question to all moms, okay? What was it like, when you decided that let's have, did you decide this like, or, like Princey was like a surprise, or you actually thought, okay, I'm ready now to have a baby?
Okay, so let me first start with this. At first, I was very much keen on having a baby, and my husband was like, "Why do you want to do it so early? Because it's been just 2 years to our wedding, and let's enjoy this, like after married life. Also, we'll have baby later on." I said I was ready, but then I started getting those thoughts, like the astrologer thoughts. They were like, "अभी कर लो, वरना बहुत problem होगा आपको pregnancy में ये वो." They literally freaked me out, and I was like, I fought with him. I explained him. I tried all different ways, and then one day I gave up. I gave up, and I don't know what happened to my husband. And I still remember the day when we tried for the first time. Luckily, it was like my first time, and like we got the news. Yes, I conceived, and so it was kind of surprise for me. But yeah, planned from his side, and so I didn't have any idea about this. I was very much new. Uh, I didn't know, like I was not even ready to share this with anybody, like because I had no idea that I'd conceived also. Because yeah. So we went to Goa the next day after trying. The day I conceived, after we went to Goa, and I just felt something. You get those motherly instincts. So I got that. I felt, I guess I have conceived. I didn't feel like drinking. I didn't feel like having anything. I was only craving on chocolate. And I am a person who hates chocolate. Okay, I don't like that taste. I feel it's bitter. Okay. So at that time, I was only craving for chocolate. I still remember the chocolava cake. So I used to have at least 3 to 4 times a day. It was that bad. And I was like, what is this going on? I never liked chocolate. I'm having it for the first time and having like 3 to 4 at a stretch. Then after coming back, I said, okay, I have missed my period. So it's better. Let me just try and check once. I checked, and on 20th May, I got this. Yeah, I got my good news. I shared with my family. It was a surprise for everyone because we didn't share that we have tried or anything. It was just, I went early morning around 7 o'clock at my place. At that time, my in-laws were in Madagascar because they are most of the time in Madagascar. We have our business there. So I went to my place and I shared this news, and everybody was shocked. They were stunned, like, oh my God, what happened all of a sudden? And it was a very sweet moment. And later, like first month, my husband was with me. It was a smooth phase. Like first month went very smoothly. I had no idea, okay, I'm pregnant like that. I didn't have any morning sickness, nothing. But second month, he left for work in Madagascar. As I said, our business is there. So 3 months were like a hell. My only friend was a bucket. And yeah, I used to only puke, continuously throw up. Whatever I used to have, I used to throw. After 6 o'clock, I couldn't have anything.
Did you have like any early pregnancy symptoms? Like since you said right that you thought like you got that motherly instinct that maybe you are pregnant. So did you have something like some
No, I was only
No, there was no such things, like no symptoms, nothing. I was craving for chocolate, and that's it. Like, अंदर से ऐसा हुआ कि let's not. I don't drink like that, but like occasionally, if you're out, you just have a shot or something. I didn't feel like doing anything of that sort.
Mm-hmm. Okay, got it. So, got it. That sounds pretty like awesome, like to not have any pregnancy symptoms and then suddenly to have
No,
nausea
I
and
never.
vomiting.
Yeah,
So, basically,
yeah,
nausea vomiting would be like your first, this with
yeah,
pregnancy.
yeah. So the day he left, within 2 days, I just threw up. I had very bad morning sickness.
Hmm.
I used to have severe acidity after 6 o'clock. I still remember I used to apply that hing paste all the time. I could only have like a small cup of vanilla ice cream. That's it. And I had only those, the puree wala food that you can just gulp. You can't chew. I couldn't chew. I stopped eating roti sabji because I used to feel I'll throw up again. तो डर भी बैठ गया था कि if I'll have something, I'll again throw up,
Hmm.
right?
Right.
So those 2 months were like, I have seen the real hell. Ki, no, I can't go through that phase. It was so bad.
Right. So, the rest
But
of the
from
pregnancy,
yeah,
the rest of the
yeah, rest of the pregnancy, he came back, and it was very smooth. I never felt anything, no sickness, no nausea, nothing.
Hmm.
Very smooth journey for me, till my last month, like last few days. And I was craving on chaat. I wanted only those, chatpata food, outside food. I've had a lot of outside food. I used to crave for that. And the last, so I was, my due date was 14th of Jan, but I delivered on 4th of Jan. So just 2 days, 1 day back, that is on 3rd of Jan, morning say, I was feeling very uneasy. So like there was no baby movement, nothing at all. I got scared. I was dull. Like, you get that thing. Up under say you get become so dull. I felt कि why is baby not no kick since morning, no responding, nothing. So I shared this with my mother-in-law and my mom. So they said it's okay, there's nothing to worry. Baby भी थक जाता है तो वो भी सोता है कि they don't respond you back. I said okay. Evening I became more restless. Okay, what is happening? I googled, I did everything. At night around 12 or 1, I shared this with my husband. He's like, there's nothing, just go to sleep. You're stressing this a lot because these are your like due date ka time, delivery time. I had this thinking, no, there is something wrong. The next morning I messaged doctor. I messaged him. I didn't even call up. I said, I feel there's something like the baby is not responding. I used to say Naukar mantra, the baby always responded. This time there's no response, no kick, nothing. I've jiggled my tummy. I Googled stuff. I tried all different things. Nothing is working. He's like, you better come right away. I need to check. We went there. The doctor yelled at my family. They're like, how could you be so irresponsible? Because if the baby is not responding, you have to visit us, right? On the spot checkup hona chahiye. And he did sonography, he checked, and I had no idea about this, but he shared with my husband. Had you not come here right now, agar thoda bhi deal hota, you could have lost this baby because of placental abruption. Like the baby wasn't responding because she was not getting enough oxygen and there was bleeding in placenta.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, I'm still having these goosebumps
I've
thinking
got
about this.
goosebumps. Oh my God.
Yeah. So he's like, you should never ignore these signs. Like, agar aisa kuch hai, directly come to me. You can't do this. And at that time, I was not in his cabin and I was in another room. Like the doctor was checking and the anesthesia sab chal raha tha. And I directly asked doctor, I hope my baby is fine. He's like, don't worry. We are doing something. We'll have to admit you right away. Nothing was planned, nothing at all. And I was operated immediately. And he gave me that general anesthesia. So I could actually see stitching that. I could see his hands with blood. I was not given local anesthesia because he said you can't be unconscious right now. I saw that within 10 minutes, I heard the baby cry. And I said, Doctor, oh wow, the some other lady has delivered a baby. He's like, no, you delivered the baby. Yeah, it happened that I was in that unconscious, like not conscious. I was in that state. And the doctor said, congratulations, Lakshmi Aiye. I said, congratulations to that lady. And I didn't realize there's this only one operation theater right now for me. And the doctor was with me. So within 10 minutes, luckily, we delivered her. She was under this thing,
NICU.
under observation. No, under observation for around 4 to 5 hours. And then it was all good.
Awesome. Like lot of things you said, Filoni. Like one thing is that moms, you need to keep a watch on baby movement. It is
Yes,
very
please do
important.
that.
And second thing is that don't ignore your mother instincts. Like we know right from inside that okay, we need
Yeah,
to get this checked. So don't ignore that because lot of times, we tend to kind of listen to people around us, but your mom instinct is very strong. So
very strong.
placental
Yes,
abruption is an emergency actually. And
it is. It is.
yeah, and
Just few minutes delay, I could have lost her.
yes, it is, and that's why in your last trimester, it's all the more important that you keep a watch on
Yes.
baby movement and kicks, and actually make sure that it's the same. If there's any reduction, you need to go to your gynac ASAP.
Yeah.
So
Have a constant checkup, please.
yes, have a constant
Mm,
checkup. Correct. So this is like
yeah.
phenomenal, Filoni. Like how was your feeling holding her for the first time? Like seeing her face and holding her, how did you feel?
Uh, I was very happy holding her for the time. I was almost in tears looking at her. That smile, I couldn't stop smiling and blushing. Oh my God, I have delivered a baby, right? That feeling is different. But yeah, after coming back home, I had C-section
Yes.
because I had C-section. So those 10 days after coming back home, those were like, they were too bad. I could barely stand up. I could barely sit. I could barely laugh. Like, खुल के भी हंस नहीं पा रही थी मैं. Because the stitches, they used to hurt me for a month. Like, खुल के तो हंस ही नहीं पाती थी.
Hmm.
Like, I used to hold my this belly and then I used to laugh. That's the pain. And after 4 or 5 days, I I started feeling like, what do you call that? Postpartum depression. I had that at least for a week. There's nobody loving me. My husband is coming to see only my baby. My sister is here only for my baby. My mom is only attending my baby. What about me? I'm not getting that attention because I was the eldest of all and I had that princessly, treatment, like pampered much, all that. So I used to feel that कि मेरी कुछ importance है भी या नहीं. I have delivered यार, थोड़ा मुझे भी importance दे दो, समझा baby है. But yeah, after a few days, I felt that connection with her. I started bonding with her. Then I was more than happy कि yeah, a baby है, you know, an angel is here like that. Of course, she'll get the love. She's the youngest of all. So थोड़ा तो प्यार बनता है यार. So then all went good.
Yes, Filoni, like what you said is something that like resonates with every mom we have spoken to.
Yeah.
Like after baby is born, the attention shifts to baby, and moms feel
Yes.
this baby blues. It's called like you feel low. It's even hormone.
Yeah.
But moms, like if you're going through it, definitely take help. You have to share this with people. And Filoni said a
Yeah,
very
please. Yes.
yes,
Please share with your husband. Share with people. If they are not doing it intentionally, right? It's
ah,
only baby's love कि कोई घर पे नया मेहमान है तो उसको थोड़ा प्यार दे दे, like that.
correct.
I shared with my husband. He is like, ऐसा है, you should have said me earlier. Why are you thinking so much?
True.
It was not intentionally done, right? So
True.
yeah, just speak out.
Just speak out, yes. And like she said, कि सबसे छोटा आया है तो obviously सबसे छोटे के ऊपर जाता है attention. That's
Yeah,
how it is. So it's a nice, sweet way of looking at it. So, like Filoni, do you have like any tips? You said 10 days after C-sec hard for you. If you have to give
yeah.
any advice to moms who have undergone a C-sec or who would undergo, do you have any like tips to feel better or for recovery? Anything that helped you?
Mm, so there were few things. One, please take rest as much as possible because this is the time when the baby is small. There are people, those who are going to take care. Okay. So those few days, people are going to take care of your baby, but you have to take care, you have to rest because those 15 to 20 days are like, they're going to be the foundation of your future. Because if you don't take care those 15 to 20 days, you're going to have a backache forever. I already, like for a year or two, I had this severe backache. I couldn't sleep straight on my bed because everybody said agar tu starting mein if you don't take care of these 15-20 days so you'll get this backache
Is it because of
because
the
this is
injection
the
or
time.
something?
Sorry,
Is
pardon
it
me.
because of the injection that they give you, the back
Yeah,
pain?
yeah, yes, spine mein injection, yes.
Okay.
So they're like take maximum massage, like not massage, sorry, the heat treatment jo sek dete I don't know if you know that we get those mati ka sek, so
Ah,
you take that. Yeah. So these 15 days, because बाद में तो you have to only take care of your baby, right? जब छोटा है तब everybody will take care. So ये 15 days take care of, take rest as much as possible.
okay. Right. Take rest is the good thing, obviously. Anything else that
That's very
helps you in
important.
healing?
Uh, the heat massage that I said, the heat treatment, that is one thing. I didn't do much. Like normal massage I had to take to just loosen up my muscles and
Ah,
all, joint pains and everything. And yeah, during breastfeeding, one thing, just try to empty your breast as much as possible because that keeps on filling, right? Because of the milk starts keeps on producing, right? If the baby is not having, try to empty it because I had this problem. I went through mastitis.
okay.
Yeah, I had to go through mastitis, and the doctor said me just try to keep emptying as much as possible. Either you fill it, store it for a while because breast milk can store for a while. Don't give this thing bottle at least for 6 to 7 months. But yeah, afterwards, if needed, you need to start giving bottle. I won't risk. I had to give. I was not. I was reluctant to give bottle because I've heard many stories. But it's okay if you give because uh, my baby was not satisfied till the month of 10 or 11. Okay. After 10 or 11, she was not satisfied. So I had to give her bottle.
Hmm.
And that's okay. Like, at the end, apne ko to baby ka yahi dekhna hai ki wo kitna, like, the baby should be satisfied. The baby shouldn't be hungry.
Hmm.
So,
Right.
yeah, you can give bottle. It's not wrong.
Hmm.
But due to that old saying, बच्चे को दूध bottle में दूध मत दो, ये वो, like,
Correct.
that's
Mom knows
okay.
best. Yes, mom knows best.
Sorry.
What? Mom knows
Yeah, mom
best.
knows best. Okay, what is keeping your baby happy. Do that.
Yes.
Don't listen to people ka gyan and advice. As try to ignore it. सुनो, जितना लेना है filter करके ले लो. Because everybody have their own different journeys.
True.
They have their own different problems, struggles, stories, everything. What you are facing is different with others, right?
True.
Your baby is different. So just do whatever a mom thinks. The mom thinks best for your baby. That's it.
Very true, Filoni. So 4 years being mum, like
Yeah.
if you have to look back at your 4 years, like what were like was like that one thing that you struggled with a lot. Of course, you mentioned breastfeeding. mastitis was something
Yeah.
that can happen. Anything else you want new mothers to, know beforehand? Okay, this is how it will be, moms.
Ah, one thing I struggled till first year was feeding her only mashed pureed food. Because of this, she used to literally take 1.5 hour to 2 hours only to finish one bowl of food, that puree. So from a young age, right from early stage, I totally believe in like BLW. Let them start having, because till date I'm feeding her.
Okay, so she spoke about baby-led weaning. BLW is
Yes,
baby-led.
baby led weaning. Sorry, yeah.
So, Filoni, you can say something like just short about baby-led weaning. I'm sure very few moms know about this.
So BLW is something called baby led weaning, where you make your child have food on their own, give them those small pieces of food, and ask them to have it. Give them the table chair, okay, and keep the food on the plate and let them just play, enjoy, feel the texture, and have it themselves. भले वो थोड़ा खा रहे, but at least they're having as much as they want. कोई बच्चा भूखा नहीं रहने वाला. Start with small bites, right? And if you feel, then thoda like just help them, give them a push. I made this mistake because I was not aware of baby led weaning at that time. So I was literally, I had to, uh, you know, uh, legs में पकड़ के, हाथ पैर पकड़ के, मुंह में I had to spoon feed her. And from her, huh? नहीं. From first year, I decided, bhai, I am not going to give you any pureed food. No mashed food. खाना है तो रोटी है, गुड़ है, सब्जी है, जो भी है वो खा लो. Or else, if not that, I used to give her those small cutlets, proper mashed ones. But yeah, I had put vegetable, paneer, जो भी थोड़ा करके, ताकि she got that taste. So now she is still reluctant to have it herself, but I'll at least ask her to have one bite, taste it, and then I'll continue. That's okay. Because it was my mistake. मैंने starting से उसको खिलाया है, तो अभी भी I have to do it like that. It will take time, but yeah,
नहीं,
eventually the baby will start having. Like start with small bites first,
true.
small meals. Maybe snacks, let them have it themselves.
Correct.
Then move slowly.
Correct. I know. I mean, like that was how our moms have also fed us, like पैर में पकड़ के ये करके. So
I had to do that.
that's how
Phone, TV,
everyone has
तभी
done
तो
it
कुछ.
before.
Yeah.
Baby-led weaning is awesome. I mean, it does make the child a more confident eater, and it also helps you to understand your own hunger. Okay, how much I want to eat. They are in charge of that also.
That's true. But
Yes.
traditional feeding, I'm not against
No, no,
traditional
no.
feeding. That is, you feed your baby
Yes.
because that that satisfies you personally. अपने हाथ से खिलाया तो you feel that कि हाँ मैंने खिलाया तो my baby is not hungry anymore. भले जितना भी खाए पर मैंने खिलाया. Like that. So I'm not against traditional feeding because I'm myself doing it. But it's just a lesson के start with baby led weaning, please.
True. True. Agreed. Agreed,
Yes.
Filoni. So lot of amazing things you have shared with us today. So like just towards the we are almost at the end now. So if you had to give say like 2 3 pieces of top advice for new moms or for women who are pregnant right now, what would it be? Like say your top 3 tips to make motherhood
Uh,
easier.
Vent out, share your emotions, speak out, ask for help. People are people are ready to help you. Don't feel guilty or don't feel कि वो ego नहीं आना चाहिए कि why do I ask for help? If you need help, please ask for it, because and spend some time for yourself also. At least दिन का like spend at least half an hour for you. Like after the baby sleeps, you have time for yourself. You can do whatever you want. This will keep you happy. This will keep you sane. And try to follow baby led weaning from a very young age, please. From months, I mean. And what else? Listen to your motherly instincts, please.
Yes. Super.
And do what is best for you and your baby. Don't listen to bahar ka gyan or Instagram gyan, because they are not sharing the real side. They are only sharing half of the time. They are sharing like either Google knowledge yaar khud apne experiences. So do what is best for you and your baby, because a mom knows what is best.
Yes, very, very good advice, Filoni. I'm sure that your experiences are going to help so many new mothers. Like, I'm a mother to a 4-year-old daughter too. So I
Correct.
was like very clueless, and now we have internet and we have so many things helping us.
I agree. Same here.
Yeah, so we should take that help, and I'm sure that mothers who are watching this are going to, be so much better prepared for motherhood. Thank you for taking the time today, Filoni, and coming and sharing your experiences with us. We are so, so grateful to you.
Thank you for having me. It really means a lot.
Thank you, Filoni. Okay.
Thank you.